Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FLH slash VITA WrestleMania Part 1. That's right, it's going to be a two-parter because it's going to be so long. We had to do this in two parts. There was not even an option not to do it. You're going to get the IC title match. You're going to get the women's. You're going to get the tag titles. And our main event will be Clifford versus Daniel. So, yeah. And it is going to be stacked. And this one's going to have zero promos. Zero promos. It's nothing but matches, but it will be extremely long. Just to give you guys a heads up. But we're kicking it off with the IC title. And of course, night 2, we're planning the women's tag. The US. Jacob Elijah Zombie versus Paul Weiss. And Newson versus Darius. So we got, the lineup is crazy here. But we're starting off with Nikon versus Reko for the IC title. And it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. Most of these matches are going to be 2 out of 3 falls here. I don't think the other brands are going to be two-parters. I think it's just going to be this one because there's 8 matches scheduled on the card, so we had to split them up. But I think even part 2 is going to be as long as part 1. So if we would have did this all together, it would probably go over 2 hours. So that's exactly why we cannot. It probably would go around 2 hours 15, 2 hours maybe 30. So, we really don't have a choice here. And part 2 could be longer. I think it's going to be longer, but I'm not 100% on... Yeah, it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't. But anyway, let's get on with this match. It's Reko and Nikon. And already a big kick out there by Nikon. Very close. Nikon Jackson beat the Beige Cowboy to get the IC title. Now he's going up against a former world champion. And he's stepping on some fingers. And a kick out there by Reko. These two are excellent talents. I definitely expect the winner of this match to return in 23. And probably both of them will. And look at Nikon there laying out Reko. And I think this is Extreme Rules. It's not Falls Count Anywhere, but there's no countouts. Of course, because it's Extreme Rules. And look at Nikon here. Slams Reko. And I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, there's going to be some high quality matches for part 1 and part 2. So we expect the unexpected. Oh my goodness, Nikon busting Reko up. Reko is bleeding now. He almost went head first into the pole. And Nikon with the spine buster, catching Reko off guard there. And he's going to be going for a pin here. And a kick out there by Reko, and we already know it. You all already know it. You've witnessed it yourself. This man is the kick out king. I mean, he loves to kick out. So it's not going to be easy for Nikon. And really, Reko shouldn't be in the IC division. I feel like the IC division is, you know, a little bit below the world contenders. I feel like Reko's a world contender compared to Nikon. And a Superman punch there. And that was a good counter. Nikon kicks Reko off. And look at this, slamming Reko there. Will this do it? Yeah, it's going to be a long night, Mr. Jackson. It is going to be a long night. You can do about whatever you want. And he's going to try it again. Yeah, that DDT's not going to do it. That's definitely not going to do it. And Reko, good high-flying move with a pin combo. And, yeah, we're going to see a lot of those. These two are very resilient. One is a ex-boxer, and both of them are bleeding now. And that spine buster, that's the second one I've seen here. And it's just not good enough, though. Nikon cannot believe it, but we can. I mean, we've seen this guy. I mean, he can take a lot of damage. And this reversal is big. Because, I mean, Nikon needs all the moves he can get. And, well, that one was a good move. Maybe just toss him out. Oh, man, and the Superman punch. Right back at Nikon before he could do anything else. And there goes the Waters. So the Waters did not make it, either one. So poor Corey Graves is without water. We would get a water cooler, but they'll just use it as a weapon. So there's no point in that. That's why we tell them to bring their own water. And another kick out. Nikon is arguing with the ref. There's no point in arguing. You just got to knock this guy out. And look at the guillotine. And that's already on a damaged Nikon who's bleeding. The guillotine is very deadly, and it works. That is a point for Reko. All Reko needs is one more point now. Oh, and a good counter there by Nikon. What a great counter. Good running counter. Nikon's super fast. He's a super fast striker, and he can counter really easy, and this is already 5 stars. I expect a lot of these to be 5 stars. For some reason, when we do the pay-per-view arenas, we get good results more than when we do the SmackDown and Raw one. I don't know if there's there could be something behind that. I just find it funny. It's always the case usually. And look at that. What a nice DDT there. Nikon seems he's about asleep, and that elbow to the back is not going to help him. It's definitely not going to wake him up. And a kick out there. And look at Reko with the strikes, using a little bit of boxing against Nikon here. And look here. And Jackson's got a nice move there. Can he get a point? Oh my goodness. He actually did. This is a sign of the apocalypse. And look at the spine buster. He could finish this off. Instead, he goes after the leg. This is just a brutal opening, and the guillotine is back in play. Oh, man. Yeah. We all know how this is going to go, and we got a new champion. And Nikon, his biggest mistake was not pinning after the spine buster. He should have went for the pin. Reko would have probably broke out anyway. But we got a new IC champion. He really doesn't belong in the IC division. He's a world contender type of caliber. But it is what it is. And now we're going to the women's match. We have no time for entrances. If you're wondering where they're at, you're going to not get that many. Because, these are going to be long, hard-fought matches. And we got Abagail versus Renee, which Abagail won the big rumble. And the size advantage here, this is just a big difference here. It's a David versus Goliath scenario. And here we go. You can see the difference in the height and weight. Renee did defeat Melissa in a hard-fought win. Melissa was kind of like Reko with all of her kickouts. But tonight, Renee is facing off with a giant. And she cannot afford moves like that, where she slips on the top turnbuckle. She still has a lot to learn. She is new here. Started on 22. The girlfriend of Daniel the D. And to be honest with you, is probably not going to be when 23 comes around. Because he always finds a new woman every 2K. That's his deal. And Abagail slamming Renee. Yeah, Renee couldn't even get that counter in because she couldn't reach with her legs to sweep Abagail. And this is going to leave a mark. Oh, man. That is not someone you want landing on you. And she is just brutal. She's biting Renee's fingers. Goodness gracious. Why are you biting people's fingers? The only fingers you're allowed to bite is chicken fingers. It's the only kind of fingers. Not human fingers. She does have kind of a, I guess, a story with the hunters or something. I don't know. And Renee with a nice move there. That time she does connect the high-flying move. And a kick out by Abagail. Abagail hasn't been very successful this year. This was a big win for her. The Rumble was a big win for her. If she wins tonight, it's going to be ginormous. But she's got to beat Renee. But, the big win really has helped her out a lot because she really hasn't done much this year. And you know a lot of people are not going to be coming back for 23. So if you win, you're probably coming back, obviously. So it's a big deal, not just for the championship's sake. Oh man, Abagail sitting on Renee here. Abagail going for the pin. And a kick out there by Renee. And that is just, when that elbow just lands on it. And somehow Renee kicks out. That was really close. And yet again, Abagail continues to bite Renee's fingers. She is just extremely brutal. Renee puts her knees up, which is a good strategy. Renee's super fast, so she does have that. It's strength versus speed. And look at that submission. This is falls count anywhere. Renee trying to weaken the beast. And so close, and Abagail arguing with the ref. Really got mad with the ref there. Wow, Abagail's quick too. She's super quick too. Just running up to Renee and Renee taking her out from the leg. That is what you got to do. You got to go after the legs. And, once again, it looks like they're going to... Yep. My goodness, that's 2 matches in a row where they lost their water. Quit buying water. Michael and Corey, quit buying water. There's no point. You can't keep it. It's 2 times now. And what do they do with the announce table? Absolutely nothing. They don't even break people through them anymore. Because, you know, our budget people got onto them. They had enough of it. You can't just break everyone through an announce table over and over again. And once again, Renee and Abagail is about to smack this referee. I mean, we've had a lot of close to 3 counts. Renee continues to go after that leg. That time it didn't work. Uh-oh, the announce table may be used after all. No, maybe not. And somebody's going to have to clean up that water bottle. It's laying over there. I see it. Why not pick it up, Corey? Do something with your life. And no use. So either woman has been able to get a point here. It's been this match has been brutal. Treacherous. And Renee, oh man, tried to go for a high-flying move there. And, oh my goodness, the strength of Renee is just amazing. And she decides not to go with that, which I don't know if that was a good idea or not. And Renee going for the pin. She's got it. She's got a point. Wow. It is 1-0. And Abagail just landed that big elbow. And that gave her a point. So now it is 1-1. We got a close one here. Either one of these women can bring home the W. Abagail's going to try to get it. And somehow Renee kicks out again. If Abagail wins tonight, this is going to be humongous for her. So this is not just about a championship. She hasn't really done a lot this year for this brand. She almost crushed Renee with that, her sitting on her. Renee throwing everything she's got. Look at that DDT there. And she's going top rope. And connects. Let's see if she can win this thing. And a kick out there. Renee going again. Oh, that just stepping on the ribs. Just super brutal. And it's not enough. Wow. And look here, step right back on her ribs. And we are officially at 5 stars. We got a second 5-star. Oh, man. Hopefully we can get all 4 to hit 5. I think we may be able to do it. I mean, it's going to be a crazy night. And look at that headbutt by Abagail. Oh, and once again going after the leg, Renee is. And Renee botches again. And look at Renee. What a move. That is hard to pull off. And Renee retains the title. What a match, though. Those two put on a clinic. They put on a performance and a half. I mean, it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful watching those two. And Renee retains the women's title. And she will be back for 23. And the question is it going to be with Daniel? Probably not. Because he is a player. And now we are going to our tag team match. You got X marks the spot versus Melissa's Asylum. They've kind of had a little bit of a rivalry. So tonight we are going to end this. And of course the Hunters could have been involved, but they weren't allowed. And the Skis weren't allowed. And the Twins weren't allowed. Because Darius banned them all. So Clifford had to make an executive decision. And that's what he did. He gave you this matchup, which we've never questioned Clifford's matchups. I mean, they're excellent. He's a great manager when it comes to, booking. Now, his ego's another thing. But anyway, we're talking about I feel like Melissa's Asylum is the new X marks the spot. I feel like Vicious Swag is almost the new Mobster X. So there is like old school versus new school type of vibe here. Of course, this is Extreme Rules. You should have knew better. I mean, obviously. When you see Mr. Black and the Freak in a tag match, it's 9 times out of 10 Extreme Rules. So you got Brian Bobo and Mark Wildhawk, who are basically number 2 and number 3 of the Asylum, and the same thing goes with Mr. Black and the Freak. Sometimes the Freak teams up with his brother, but sometimes he teams up with Mr. Black. So he's had a tag championships with his brother and with Mr. Black. Look here. Oh my goodness. And look at Mark Wildhawk. I thought he was going to go for a big dive there. And expect some crazy moves from him. It's not just his hair that's crazy, it's also his moves. And now we already have weapons coming out. As we expected, wouldn't take long. And I'm expecting a great one out of these two teams. Can we get another 5-star? I think we need another 5-star. Because, so far tonight it has been nothing but it. And look at the Freak just beating the tar out of Bobo with a hockey stick. And Wildhawk, I think he miscalculated. He miscalculated with the help of 2K. That's what he did. Look at the Freak here. He continues to strike Bobo, and it's not even dropping Bobo. He struck him in the head 3 times, and it didn't even drop him. Bobo is a brute. Oh my goodness, the Freak is just annihilating Bobo with the hockey stick. If it wasn't for the whole Clifford versus Daniel thing being a big deal, this could easily be the main event. And probably should be. Oh my goodness. Those kendo strikes, and now look here. Wild Hawk with a nice move, and I think this is, you can only have a fall in the ring. So this is going to even be more interesting, because I don't think this is falls count anywhere. Look at that high flying move by Wild Hawk. And Bobo just broke the kendo over the Freak. Mark is missing some moves, though. Obviously. It's hard to calculate with that mohawk. Now we got chairs. Of course. My goodness. Oh man, and Wild Hawk with a nice hit there. And the Freak's they need to just take that hockey stick away from the Freak. I mean, he is just out of control with that hockey stick. You know, that hockey stick is for hockey players. You are not a hockey player. I guess he thinks his mask is kind of like the goalie's mask. Not really, because it's a hockey mask. It's not a skull mask. And a kick out there from Mr. Black. Yeah, the only reason this isn't main event is probably because, well, first of all, Clifford thinks he's a main event. And then second of all, there's more backstory behind that match compared to this one. We've just continuously seen these two stables be in the same matches, and there's a rivalry building for sure. And look at Mr. Black here. Taking some shots. Delivering some shots with that bat. We all know once Mr. Black gets that bat, that's his favorite weapon. He used to carry it out to the ring, and he's not as nice as he used to be. Look at the shots with the bat here. My goodness. It's like, what in the world? He got tired. He hit him so many times he got tired. And it's 5 stars officially, so we're 3 in a row. And look at the spine buster there. We've seen a couple of those tonight. And the Freak going for a pin. Wild Hawk not paying attention. And Bobo continues to reverse the pedigree, so he's doing a good job there, reversing that pedigree. I think Wild Hawk and Mr. Black are just so focused on each other that they don't even care about their partners. And another kick out. Bobo missed big there, and he got hit with the DDT. And the Freak going top rope here. He's plotting and planning. Oh, and a good counter. Beautiful counter by Bobo. And why not another kendo? Now a shovel. Okay. It's from Shovelstone. That's where it's from. Shovelstone. Oh, just gave us kind of an idea. And Bobo couldn't seal the deal. So no points yet. These two teams have beaten each other to a pulp. My goodness. Bobo with the strikes. And Mr. Black is just beating the living tar out of Wild Hawk. They're going to have to take that bat away. That is ridiculous. How many strikes are you going to give the man? And Bobo gets pinned, so Freak has a point. And he could finish it here. Went for the pedigree. Could this be it? And no! Surprisingly, Bobo kicks out. And Mark Wildhawk is just trying to save his life at this point. Because, Mr. Black is just unhinged. And when him and the Freak get together, you know how that team can go. And Bobo's got a shovel. My goodness. Just nothing but chaos. This is already a 6-star match in my opinion. And Wild Hawk almost got a 3 there. It was so close. Oh, the Freak struck Wild Hawk so bad he started bleeding. And now, oh my goodness, this double team. Mr. Black just does not care. And Bobo trying to get there, and he breaks it up. Bobo slams Mr. Black on the chair. And the freak is going to fly. Wow. And look at Bobo here. Oh, man, almost got a point with that roll-up type of pin. And Melissa's Asylum definitely needs something. Look at Mr. Black. Pedigree locked in. Could this be it? And it's done. Wow. What a performance, though. Wow. That was a match and a half. Those two teams went to war with one another. And X marks the spot as your new champions. They don't care about the ref. They will return. Mr. Black and the Freak are back in the tag title reign. One of the greatest tag teams for sure. Freak Nation. So, yeah, 5 stars. And here's Clifford. Clifford's got his wrestling gear on. He's getting ready. Of course, our cameraman's terrible. I mean, who films a barrier? Interns. That's who it must be. And Daniel the D is here, and he is ready for his big match tonight. He wants revenge on Clifford. You know what I want to call this? I want to call this an egomaniac match. Because we got 2 egomaniacs. Really, what the best results would be if they beat the tar out of each other. Because we don't like either one of them. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's see if we can get another 5 stars. Let's see if we can get 4 tonight. 4 for 4. And look at Clifford here. Look at this. Oh, what a move. Clifford's definitely going to bring a moveset into this. It's not going to just be an easy fight here. Clifford can fight a little bit. Enough to get by. He did defeat those 3 old men before. And look at Clifford here. Again with this move. It's a beautiful move. I like it. I mean, these two are just... And it's Extreme Rules also. So we're about to get some weapons out. And yeah, so much for that. They need to learn from Mr. Black and the Freak. That's who they need to learn from. Instead of from the Mira. And look at Clifford. Oh man, that move is so cool. I like that move. It just drops right into your foot. Oh my goodness, and Daniel is definitely taking this personal. Of course, Clifford blamed him for losing the world title, which he can gain back in the Part 2's main event. And Daniel just continues to step on Clifford's fingers. Both of these men want to knock the other one out. Should have been a knockout match, but we went 2 out of 3 falls here. And we've had nothing but good luck tonight with that formula. And these two, I'm telling you, it's whoever's going to win this is going to brag about it forever. And now Clifford is going to take his turn stepping on Daniel's fingers. Quit stepping on people's fingers. Quit biting people's fingers. I mean, what is up with fingers tonight? And spine busters. We've seen anything doing with fingers and spine busters. And they all have, a lot of these people have different movesets, but still they're going to the spine buster, so I guess it's popular. That's a good drop kick there by Clifford. And let's just continue this. What a move there by Clifford. A really cool move. And almost got a point. And he cannot believe it. Well, I can. It just started. Daniel going for the pin here. He got it. Oh, wow. That quick. What a shocker. Well, I spoke too soon on the other one, but come on, we need 5 stars, though. And, a reversal on the skull-crushing finale. So that's a big deal for Clifford. He definitely needed that. It's going to boost some momentum. And he needs to start getting weapons because he is definitely behind here. He just literally fell on the rope. He's got a chair. I thought it was going to be a counter at first, but it doesn't look like it. And Daniel, using some kendo shots. Oh, man. Clifford Welch breaking the kendo stick over Daniel, but Daniel does not care. He's still going after Welch. And Daniel just looking at Welch, being cocky as usual, instead of staying on the task. Daniel's already got a point. So Clifford needs to get another one to tie it up. And he's not. Ooh! And Daniel landing on the chair there. That was brutal. Oh, Clifford's crazy here. He does not care, though, tonight. He's determined to win this thing. And he is making Daniel pay. He didn't start off good, but as this is going along, he is doing better. And I don't know, I've never seen so many people step on people's fingers in this match. This has to be a Guinness Book of World Record for finger stepping. I wonder if the announce table got destroyed in the third match. Or did I even notice? I don't think it did. So, I was going to see if they got all destroyed tonight. And Daniel showing off. Challenging Clifford to get back in. And he may regret that. And look at Clifford. Oh, man, makes Daniel bleed, too, while he's at it. And he ties this up. What a match. 4 stars. Can we get to 5 is the question. Can we be 4 for 4? And Daniel is trying. Oh, ooh, and a good counter. Punch to the ribs. And look at the skull-crushing finale. This could be it. Can Daniel take this home? And another kick out. And he is arguing with the ref now. It's just counter after counter on both sides. Daniel's got busted his head pretty bad. And now Clifford's busted open. Goodness. They're both bleeding. And if they step on those fingers one more time, I'm going to jump in the ring. I am sick and tired of course, he doesn't care what I say. And there's another skull-crushing finale. This has got to be it. Daniel is about to seal the deal, and somehow Clifford kicks out, and Daniel is arguing with the ref. Who can blame him? I mean, that was as close as it gets. Wow. Just incredible what we're seeing on display here. Clifford really showing some good moves against Daniel. He kicked out of 2 skull-crushing finales. That is just unbelievable. I'm surprised he kicked out of the second one. The first one was could have been either way, but the second one was just a big surprise. And look at Daniel here. Can he finish this thing? He just hit a big move, and he does it. So Daniel gets the last laugh. I don't think we got to 5 stars. Or did we? I don't know. I think we got to like 4.5 or something. But Daniel with a performance, and that was night one. Night one was pretty crazy. Wait until you see night two. But, I mean, the performances were off the chart tonight.